Gillam Advertising, Channel 6, MuleshoeTV.com's broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Friona Chieftains football game, the third game of the 2021 season, brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic, and Muleshoe Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Leal's Tortilla Factory, McCormick Seeds, State Farm Insurance, Morton, and Bi-Wize Home Store. All available here on MuleshoeTV.com on both of our Facebook pages, Gillam and Channel 6 Muleshoe, our Twitter feed, Channel 6 Muleshoe, and our YouTube channel, Gillam Advertising. We'll go out to Friona, Texas here in just a few moments to Elliott Davis, our voice of the Mules play-by-play announcer. We'll also have for you, along with the football game, the halftime show from the Mighty M Marching Band under the direction of Miranda DeBruin. All that coming up shortly here in just a few moments at MuleshoeTV.com. We'll go out to Elliott Davis and have our pregame here in just a few moments, so please stay tuned.
Hello and welcome all to Chieftain Stadium in Friona, Texas for today's non-district matchup between the Friona Chieftains and your Muleshoe Mules. I'm Elliott Davis, the voice of the Mules, coming to you under the Friday Night Lights with Gillam Advertising, Channel 6 Muleshoe. Muleshoe 1-1 on the season, has a win versus Sundown 33-14. That was week 1 of the season. And a loss to Lamesa last week 24-20, a close game. It was Lamesa's homecoming. And no different story here tonight. Friona is having their homecoming also. Muleshoe is going to bounce back from a very tough and defensive game. Friona 2-0 on the season, has wins against Brownfield and Borger. Both of those wins, they've scored 30-plus points. 35-14 was the Brownfield score. 38-0 was the Borger score. Muleshoe lost to Friona at home, 27-20. That was a very close game also. Very competitive team. Both teams are very, very, very competitive. For your Friona starters, at quarterback you have Jacob Bautista, number 1. Wide receiver, number 11, Henston Grimsley. Wide receiver, number 13, Martin Godonez. Wide receiver, number 4, Mario Bautista. Number 7, Moises Pina. On the offensive line, you have Elijah Roberlo, 62. Number 50, Jake Padilla. 53, Victor Puega. 51, Lalo Juarez. Number 66, Anthony Abraca. At the running back position, you will have Brian Chavira, number 16. The defensive starters for the Chieftains. On the offensive line, you have 55, Matthew Dimas. Number 74, Aaron Rodriguez. 59, Aaron Salinas. Linebackers, you have Josiah Dominiques, number 20. Tony Rodriguez, number 28. Albert Aguirres, number 30. Number 44, Alex Rivas. Your safeties are Isaiah Alamos, number 14. Number 2, Tim Alley. Number 1, Jacob Bautista. And number 16, Brian Chavita. And your Muleshoe roster is going to be as follows. It's going to be number 0, Brendan Davis. He's a wide receiver linebacker. He's a senior. Number 1, Irvin Torres, wide receiver defensive back junior. Number 2, Judas Reyes, wide receiver defensive back junior. Number 3, Elisar Cencioneros, wide receiver defensive back junior. Number 4, Zach Hasley, quarterback defensive back senior. Number 5, Ed Lopez, running back defensive back junior. Number 7, Sebastian Curvin, quarterback, linebacker, sophomore. Number 8, Justin Dyke, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. Number 10, Zeke Castle, running back, defensive back, sophomore. Number 11, Christian Fabela, wide receiver, linebacker, senior. Number 12, Zach Radloff, running back, linebacker, sophomore. Number 13, Jeremiah Barone, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. 14, Davian McMullen, wide receiver, linebacker, junior. Number 19, Uriel Vasquez, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. 22, Noah Kentu, wide receiver, defensive back, sophomore. 33, Tate Shipman, wide receiver, linebacker, junior. 40, Jaxer Lopez, running back, defensive line, sophomore. Number 50, Jacob Reyes, offensive line, linebacker, senior. 51, Jonathan Salinas, offensive line, defensive line, sophomore. 52, Ricardo Gonzalez, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 53, Doc Gardner, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 55, Victor Morales, offensive line, senior. 66, Eric Vasquez, offensive line, junior. 67, Damian Gonzalez, offensive line, senior. 75, Andre Alfaro, offensive line, senior. 78, Nick Reyes, offensive line, junior. Number 81, Ramsey Martinez, wide receiver, defensive back, sophomore. Your head coach is Jason Richards. Offensive coordinator is Chris Mosier. Defensive coordinator Daryl Davis. And your assistant coaches are Aaron Simmons, Stephen Butler, Jackson Lee, AJ Villanueva, Charles Hertz, Austin Ross, James Hopper, Ross Johnson, Zach Toscano. Your superintendent is Dr. R.L. Richards, and your principal is Cindy Basir. Muleshoe looks to try to bounce back from last week from the Lamesa loss, as that was a very, very, very close game, and it came down to, honestly, the wire. Lamesa going up and scoring the go-ahead, and then Muleshoe coming in and getting it within a possession, and unfortunately the onside kick did not go Muleshoe's way, which also led to the loss. Last week we had a really good run game on the ground. It was really good defense also, and it was good defense by both teams, Lamesa and Muleshoe. Both teams really doing a great job running the ball. Lamesa, of course, running the triple option is really what they've relied on almost all season from the film that I've watched. Muleshoe, on the other hand, has been really relying on kind of the play action off of the running plays that they've produced between the three-headed monster that they have in the backfield between their running backs. And that's been the success for Muleshoe, especially during the Sundown game. The Sundown game was a really, really good game where we saw a lot of the running and the really good play action with a little bit of the RPO that was mixed in there. And really for a good chunk of that second half, Muleshoe looked like they couldn't be stopped. There's just little small minor mistakes, offsides, penalties, holding, little stuff like that, make it 1st and 20. And if you look to fix those mistakes after the first game, Lamesa shaped up during the Lamesa game, able to really go in and fix those mistakes and hope to kind of carry on less penalties into this game. Kicking it away is going to be number 55, Victor Morales for the Mules. Back to receive is Jacob Bautista for the Chieftains. Really, really hot August football day, and it's been one of the hotter days in August. And in all honesty, we look for a cool down eventually. When the sun sets, I bet it's going to be real nice. Wind is blowing left to right. You can see the flags in the background. It's going to be blowing into the face of Muleshoe on this kickoff. And when this game is going, ball's going to land. It's going to take a big bounce in front, and the Chieftains will take over. So the Chieftains will take over, and kind of a similar team from what we saw last year, so we really expect to see kind of the run. Muleshoe's defensive line has been awesome this year, really stout up front. Muleshoe going in and stacking the box has been able to handle most runs coming from the inside in between the gaps. So we'll see if Muleshoe can stop them. The Chieftains take it. It's going to be a quarterback run by design. That's going to be Brian Chavita on the carry.
Second down for the Chieftains.
Chavita at quarterback. Actually, no, it's not Chavita at quarterback. It's number 13. That pass going to be complete. Met immediately, and it looks like it might have been enough for a first down. Grimsey on the catch. Number 13, Godonez on the pass. So a little bit of a change. Martin Godonez, who's a wide receiver on the roster, is in at quarterback, and he'll hand it off to Jacob Batista. Is going to run up the middle, break one tackle, finally tackled at about the 45-yard line of Muleshoe. So 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. Handoff up the middle, and that's going to be number 16, Brian Chavita.
Number 16,
So another first down for the Chieftains. So Chieftains one pass play so far tonight on this drive. Rest have been runs. Come from all directions, up the middle, up the sides, and then Brian is going to be met at the line of scrimmage. That's going to be it's going to be 33, Tate Shipman on the tackle. Brings up 2nd down and about 7. Muleshoe with the 4 linemen set. And here it comes. It's going to be number 1, Jacob Batista on the carry. Gain of a few. Brings up 3rd down and about 4 for the Chieftains. So if you're Muleshoe, you're looking to get the stop here and get the ball in your hands. And I would expect something towards the outside. And there it is. It's going to be number 0, Brendan Davis, getting in the backfield for the loss. Brings up 4th down for the Chieftains. And that was a good job by Brandon Davis coming from the backside, and he read that immediately. Number 13, Martin Godonez, had nowhere to go. And it looks like the Chieftains are going to go for 4th and 6. Handoff to the right. Number 16 going up, and he's going nowhere. That's Brendan Davis again. His 2nd tackle of the night. So Muleshoe, bending not breaking on that drive, gave up a few big plays. Gets the stop on 4th down. So good job on the Muleshoe Mules on that drive, getting the stop. It's be 1st and 10 with 9:14 left in the first quarter. We're all knotted up at 0 still. This will be Muleshoe's first drive of the night. Hasley and company coming out to the field. 2 wide receivers down low is what you're going to see. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. That's going to be number 12, Zach Radloff, who goes up, breaks a few tackles. First down, Mules. Good job by Zach Radloff, and good job by the left tackle. That was number 78, Nick Reyes, who was able to get in and create the big hole for Radloff. Radloff handoff again, and he's going to be met. Chieftain stacked the line that time, brought a couple of linebackers on the blitz.
Number 59, Aaron Salinas.
Aaron Salinas on the tackle for the Chieftains. 2nd down and 10 for the Muleshoe Mules. And coach not liking what he sees, flips the play around. And another handoff to Zach Radloff, and he has open real estate in front of him. Great 10-yard run by Zach Radloff, and I think he might be a yard shy of the first down. Third down, and I'd say about a couple of hairs of the head. Number 10, Zeke Castle's in now, and here we go. We're going to start seeing the three-headed monster come out for Muleshoe out of the running game. Zach Hasley at quarterback. And you have your two receivers up high. Handoff to Zeke. Zeke breaks one tackle, first down Mules, and a little bit more. Zeke Castle on the carry. Read that just about right, and the hole's been extra large today. And Zeke, or the running game of Muleshoe's been able to find the hole real easy and maneuver around and really have that awareness. And that's the really great thing I've noticed about these Muleshoe running backs is the awareness by the running backs. Hasley's going to roll out. That's going to be passed to Brennan Davis just outside his reach. 2nd and 10. So the first pass play of Muleshoe, Hasley misses his target just a little bit. Stops the clock at 7:30 here in the first quarter. 0-0 is our score. Castle to the right of Hasley. 2 wide receiver set. Brandon Davis in motion. Hasley hands it off to Zeke. Zeke's going to get up the middle, put his shoulder down, and get a couple yards.
Number 10, Zeke Castle.
So Zeke Castle on that carry. Gain of 2 brings up 3rd down and about 8 for the Mules. So Hasley and company looking off to the side. Irvin Torres and Jeremiah Barone are going to be at the bottom of your screen. Those are your 2 wide receivers. And I couldn't tell you what the next play is going to be. And play clock is at 12. Hasley hands it off to Zeke Castle. Zeke Castle with all day. Zeke Castle to the house. There he goes. Touchdown Mules. 6:39 left in the first quarter. Muleshoe strikes first in Friona. Oh boy. I tell you what, the right tackle out there and the right guard were able to seal their blocks, and I think the linebackers of the Chieftains were expecting something on the inside. 55, Victor Morales to kick the extra point here. And kick is up, and that is through the uprights all day. So Zeke Castle goes and cuts up the right side, noticing that the holes got plugged and linebackers were stepping up. And that's just a great read by the running back. Like I said, this group of running backs that Muleshoe has, very smart kids, and honestly, it was all team effort. Couldn't have done it without the offensive line. The right guard, right tackle doing a really good job sealing out the blocks. And if you're Friona, you got to stay a little bit disciplined in the linebacker spot. If you go back and look, the linebacker stepped inside and expecting the run up the middle, and Zeke pushed it to the outside for the big touchdown for the Mules. 7-0 is our score with 6:39 left in the first quarter. Kicking it off is going to be 55, Victor Morales. Jacob Batista to receive for the Chieftains.
The kick for the Chieftains is number 4.
And we kind of saw a mix of plays from the Chieftains, so we kind of know what to expect on this drive that's coming up. I maybe even see a little bit more passing, kind of some checkdowns down low, and maybe kind of get Muleshoe's linebackers spread out just a little bit, then probably run. That's what I expect from the Chieftains. Full house tonight on both stands. A lot of Muleshoe Mules support came out for this away game. That's going to go over the head. And the Chieftain's going to make the mistake of taking it at about the 1-yard line. That's going to be number 4, Mario Batista. That was a great kick by number 55, Victor Morales of the Mules. kick it right at the corner. And honestly, if the Chieftain would let it go, it might have gone into the end zone. No, you're fine. So long drive for the Chieftains, and it looks like Chivera is going to be the quarterback now. Sun's kind of in my eyes. I can't see the number. And Muleshoe's going to get in there, get the tackle. So Jacob Batista on the carry goes up the left side, brings up 2nd down and about 9 for the Chieftains. So Chivera is at quarterback, and he's going to hand it off again and breaks one guy, breaks another. Brandon Davis coming in with the big hit. So Jacob Batista on the carry goes up the left side, says no, and he flips it back around, and 2 Mules had him for the loss, and we're able to bring him down. Brandon Davis comes from across the field and was able to tackle Batista. Great tackle. That's Brandon Davis's 3rd of the night now. 3rd down and long. About 6 is what the board is saying right now. 3rd down and 6. Chavita at quarterback. He's rolling out. Pass. And he's going to be met in the backfield. Big sack. That's going to be number 55. Victor Morales getting back there for the Muleshoe tackle. And oh boy, momentum plays a big factor in these games, and that's exactly what's happening right now. And I don't know what they're going for, if they're going to punt it away, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to punt it away. Ball's going to go end over end and take a little Chieftain bounce. Muleshoe will start off in their own territory, and they're going to mark it at about the 37-yard line. So with 4:50 left in the first quarter, 0-7 is your score in favor of your Muleshoe Mules. Muleshoe will start their 2nd series of the game. And what a great combination so far today. It's been all run game for Muleshoe, and it's been a combination of Radloff and Castle today. Radloff in now. Radloff's going to take it. He's going to make one guy miss, put on the spin move. And that's all you do to wear a defense there. That's about a 7-yard run for the Mules. They're going to give him 6 yards. Be 2nd down and 4 for the Muleshoe Mules. Clock will run. 4:30 left in the first quarter. Hasley and company looking off to the side of coach. I tell you what, Jason Richards coming out with a really good game plan today. Sticking with the run, kind of switching out his running back so they don't get tired. Radloff with the carry. Radloff up the middle. Gain of 1. Third down and 3 for Muleshoe. Top of your screen, you have number 13, Jeremiah Barone. Down below is going to be Irvin Torres. Those are your wide receivers. And you have Brendan Davis out there. 17 seconds left on the play clock. Hasley's your quarterback. To the left of him is Radloff, the running back. And it's going to be a handoff to Radloff. Radloff spins around. First down, Muleshoe. And some yardage. And here comes the trade out. Now you have Zeke Castle in at running back. And that's what happens when you have depth at the skill position. You can bring in different players, give other players breaks. It's a very, very, very hot August Friday night here. Castle on the carry. Castle's going to cut it up the middle. Castle breaks one tackle and brought down finally. Good blocks up front. Z Castle read that correctly, cut it up when he needed to, and got a big chunk of yardage. 2nd down and 2. Maybe 2nd down and 3 for the Mules. And you got one-on-one down here at the bottom of your screen. Let's see Hasley pass it. Castle with all the real estate in the world. Castle's going to break away from 1 tackle, and it takes 2 Chieftains to bring him down. 1st down Mules plus a little bit more. .30 left in the first quarter. Clock is running. 1st and 10 Mules. Your Muleshoe Mules are up 7-0. Hasley hands off to Castle. Castle goes up, and that's going to be about a gain of a yard, maybe. Be 2nd down and 9. Crossing the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. Muleshoe up 7-0. And I would look at Irvin Torres down here low. He's all by himself. The safety's pushed over at the top of your screen, and they are pressing really hard right now. Zeke Castle with the carry, and the Chieftains are reading that correct now. Big loss on the play. And at that point, I think you have to go with the different play. Friona stacking almost 7 players in that box on that play. Let's go bring up 3rd and 13 for Muleshoe. And if you're Muleshoe, Bradloff's in at running back now. You got 2 receivers up at the top of your screen. Hasley, he's going to look. He's going to toss it out to Radloff. Radloff's going to take it, break 1 tackle, get up. And there was a fumble on the play. It was picked up. That was number 14, Davian McCollin, who picked it up. There's a flag on the play in the backfield. So I wonder what that is, because the only few people I saw out there were a bunch of Chieftains and 1 mule. Now it's going to be holding on Muleshoe. Man, we haven't seen it tonight, but you got Brendan Davis out there, Irvin Torres. 2 really, really good weapons at the skill position. And then at the top of your screen, you have Elsar Centeneros. All 3 of them guys have really good hit. Now you got Irvin Torres in the slot. 57 seconds left in the first quarter. 0-7 your score. Muleshoe leads. This is a second drive for Muleshoe this game, and so far it's been good up until this point. Muleshoe looking out to the side. And I think we're still waiting on the officiating crew. I think they're trying to get the clock reset. So Muleshoe doing a good job on this drive still, going in and really starting off at about their own 37. And it's really been big runs by the 2 running backs tonight. I expect a pass. It's going to be Hasley looking off, and Hasley's just going to take off and run with it. Hasley diving forward. And that might put you right in between the sticks again. And it won't. That's going to get you fairly close. Be 4th and 14 for Muleshoe. And I think Muleshoe's going to let the clock run out. 16 seconds left in the first quarter, 0-7. And I think Muleshoe's just going to let it run out, flip sides. And by this point, it'll be the end of the first quarter. 0-7 is your score. Muleshoe's up, 4th and 14. We'll take a break. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe.
Gilliam Advertising, Channel 6, MuleshoeTV.com coverage of the Muleshoe Mules versus Friona Chieftains football game broadcast brought to you here by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Leal's Tortilla Factory, McCormick Seeds, State Farm Insurance, Mark Morton, and Bi-Wize Home Store.
All right, welcome back to the start of your second quarter. Friona versus Muleshoe. 0-7 is your score in favor of the Mules. I want to apologize. I've been saying August. I guess the month has gone by that fast. I still think it's August. It's September. It was a hot September Friday, not an August Friday. It's a wonderful night for football. 4th and 14 for the Mules. Hasley's going to look back, and he's going to toss it up for his receiver. And that's outside of the reach of number 13, Jeremiah Barron. Turnover on downs, and the good Muleshoe drive comes to a halt. So Muleshoe's defense doing a terrific job so far today, not giving up too much. Especially on that last drive, they just stuffed the Chieftains, and hopefully we see that here again. 1st and 10 for Friona. Chavita at quarterback. Muleshoe stacking the box. Here comes the blitz. Chavita's going to take it up the middle. Chavita breaks one tackle and is finally brought down at about the Friona 47-yard line. So big run by Friona makes it 1st and 10 on the design quarterback run. Their design quarterback run. And another big 10-yard run. There's multiple flags on the play. So personal foul, face mask on Muleshoe. So 1st down for the Chieftains, and first penalty of the game goes to Muleshoe. Muleshoe's defense, very rare penalty. Only a few this year on the defense. Most of it has been on the offense. Chavita at quarterback, and he's going to hand it off to number 1. That's going to be Jacob Bautista. He's going to go up the right side. Finally met and tackled. Big run by him, about 11, 12-yard run. 1st down for the Chieftains, and here comes Friona with the run game. And they've been avoiding running up the middle. They've definitely been running on the toss plays here. Run up the middle, and he's going to be stopped. So it'll be Batista getting slammed by the offensive line.
Number 1, Jacob McCormick. It'll be second down and
So second down and 12 for Friona. Handoff, Bautista up the middle, met in the back again. Gain of a few on the play makes it third down and 10. And oh boy, if Muleshoe can get a stop down here, that would be awesome. And you know what we haven't seen? Haven't seen the pass play by Friona since really the second play of the first drive they had. I'd expect the pass play right here, a little play action. And here it is, play action, toss, and that's going to be caught. It's going to be Martin Godinez. And that's going to be first and goal for the Chieftains. Tight formation for the Chieftains. They're going to run it up the middle, and Jacob Bautista's met at the line. Might be a loss of a couple on the play. Makes it second down and goal, probably about the 2-yard line. Oh no, big loss on the play. 4-yard loss. Second down and goal at the 5-yard line. Friona knocking on the door. 9:34 left in the second quarter. 0-7 is your score. Muleshoe on top. Coach talking to the officiating crew. Second and goal at the 4. Friona knocking on the door. Muleshoe looking to get the stop on this drive, prevent Friona from scoring. Handoff up the middle. And he's going to be stopped short. It's going to be third and goal for the Chieftains. And here they come fast. Big run for the Chieftains. Touchdown, Friona. That's going to be a quarterback keeper. And that's Brian Chavira on the keeper going up. 6-7 inch now your score. Attempting extra points going to be Tim Alley, number 2. And he's a left-footed kicker. We don't see that too often. Snap down, kick is up, and that was a beautiful kick. 7-7 is your score, all knotted up. 9:09 left in the second quarter. So Zach Radloff, and there's a 21 out there, and I don't have a 21 on my roster. I will find out who that is. He's actually the deep return for the Mules. Kick is going to be a high kick. That's going to go towards Zach Radloff, and Radloff's going to take it and go up the far edge. He's going to make one man miss and finally be brought down. So good job by Radloff going up the field, giving Muleshoe pretty decent starting position for this drive. 8:58 left in the second quarter. 7-7 is your score. And I wonder if your safeties of Friona and your linebackers really come and press up looks like a cover. Like one safety in the back for Muleshoe. It's going to be Zach Hasley who keeps it, and Hasley's going to go up the left side. Finally tackled. Big run on the play. I'm sorry, that isn't Hasley. That's number... It's number 78. Or not 78. That's number 18, and I don't have him on my roster either. Hasley's in at quarterback now. That's going to be a handoff up the middle to Castle, and Castle will gain a yard on the play. And they're going to say it's first down. First and 10 for Muleshoe. 8:30 left in this first half of play. Clock is running. Jason Richards, coach, giving direction to his players on the field. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Hasley at quarterback. Handoff to Castle again. Castle going up the left side. Castle with real estate. Castle going to the house. Nobody's going to catch him. He put it into the high gear. Touchdown, Mules. Boy, Friona said, we'll go down and run it down your throats. And Z Castle said, well, just hand it to me and I'll do it in one try. And that's exactly what he did. 7:58 left in the second quarter. 7-13 is your score in favor of Muleshoe. And it's kind of the same play we saw going the other direction. The last touchdown, yeah, that's the second big touchdown of the game. 55. Victor Rouse kick it. That's going to go off the helmet of a Friona player, and you got to get him down. So it keeps the score 7-13, and you really hope that 1 point doesn't affect you down the road in this game. And nice, beautiful sunset on this Friday night here in Friona, Texas. It is Friona's homecoming. Muleshoe does lead right now, 13-7, with 7:58 left in this first half of play. And that kick's going to go high, sailing out of bounds. So first and 10 for the Chieftains, and that is going to put Friona in just a little bit better position to start this drive than what they would have been. First and 10 for the Chieftains. They'll start off at their own 30-yard line. So if you're Muleshoe, you'd really like to get the stop. Get the stop, get the ball, score game before half, going to half with the momentum. And honestly, it's what you have right now is momentum. Handoff, Bautista takes it, gain of 4. 4 or 5. Big run by the kid. And really today it's just kind of been Jacob Bautista for the Chieftains. He's taken the ball and ran with it each way, up, down, all around. And they're going to feed the kid again. And he's going to be met in the backfield by a host of Mules. That's going to be number 13, Jeremiah Barone, who got back there first to get the stop down. Another host of Mules. Good pursuit by the defense. Brings up 3rd down and 6 for the Chieftains. Quarterback's going to roll out, and he's going to take it upfield, and he's going to be finally tackled. First down plus more for Brian Chavita, I'm sorry. Chavita on the carry again. Design quarterback run for him, and he's going to go up the right side, and he might go to the house, and he will. Big touchdown, and Friona answers. So Brian Chavita doing it all himself on that play on the design quarterback run, and the kid got speed. He's a big quarterback too. Ties up the score 13-13, and Tim Alley to attempt the extra point. The left foot kicker is 1 for 1 on the night. Snap down, and kick is up and through the uprights. 14-13. It'll be Friona's first lead of the game. To receive is going to be Radloff. It looks like Zeke Castle, and that's going to go way outside, out of bounds. So now Muleshoe will get a decent spot to start their drive. So 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. You're going to go see where they're going to spot the Mules. So we'll spot the Mules at the 30-yard line. So about the same spot as exactly where Friona started. Let's see if Muleshoe can answer. Hasley and company coming out. 2 receivers down low, 1 up high. And I'd watch Irvin Torres. And it's going to be a handoff to Radloff, and Radloff's going to go nowhere. Gain of nothing on the play. Radloff met the line. Zeke Castle coming in now. And we will hit the 6-minute mark left in the second quarter. Hasley and company looking off to the side, looking at Jason Richards. Jason Richards, coach for the Mules. Blitz coming. Hasley hands off to Zeke Castle. Zeke's met in the backfield. No gain on the play. Zeke Castle was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And honestly, you needed it after that blitz was coming in. The Chieftains are really stacking the line, which at this point, you probably get away with the play action, maybe something over the middle. 15 seconds left on the play clock. And here we go. Safeties are very pressed forward, and it's going to be immediately a pass out to the top of your screen. And not enough for the first down. So 4th and about 5 for the Mules. 4 minutes and 30 seconds clock running still left in the second quarter. 14-13 is their score. Muleshoe trailing by 1. And Muleshoe's going to kick it away. It looks like Irvin Torres is back to kick for the Mules. And if I'm correct, I think it's going to be number 16, Brian Chavita, back to receive. So that's going to go right into the hands of Jacob Bautista. Jacob Bautista is going to take it. And he's going to step out of bounds right at about the original line of scrimmage was. So 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. They will take over 4:08 left in the second quarter, and the momentum has shifted back to Friona. And if you're Muleshoe, I mean, you got to find a way to seal the edge to make sure to prevent any big run. That's going to be a neutral zone infraction. And it looks like the Muleshoe player broke the plane, which forced the Chieftain player to move. First down and 5 for the Chieftains. Handoff to Batista. Batista's going to be met in the back and dive forward. So second down and 4 for the Chieftains. Clock will continue to run as we eclipse the 4-minute mark. And design quarterback run. Chavita. First down, Chieftains. So I expect another quarterback run by Chavita. No, it's going to be a pass now, and that's going to be a screen that goes up the middle to number 1. He's going to break free for the Chieftain touchdown. Jacob Bautista on the second of the night. 3:19 left in the second quarter. The Chieftains strike again. 20-13 is now your score as the Chieftains add insurance to their lead. Tim Alley to attempt the extra point. And I tell you what, that was the first pass touchdown that we've seen tonight. And it was just a little screen up the middle. Muleshoe was expecting the run again, and they pushed forward. It's left the backside open. And, of course, there's open real estate on the right side. And Jacob Batista recognized it immediately, took advantage of it, and the old saying in football is if your defense messes up, the offense will usually make you pay for it. I mean, looks like number 3, Elsar Cincinnatus. The ball's been going Zach Radloff's way for the majority of the kickoffs that the Chieftains have kicked tonight, and it might go that direction. And that's exactly where it goes. It's going to go into the hands of Zach Radloff. Radloff has blockers in front of him. Really good job. And there's going to be a haul. And good yardage is Zach Radloff. Top to bottom on your screen gives Muleshoe a great start for this drive. So if you're Hasling Company, you've only passed it a couple of times, and each time, I tell you what, the safeties of Friona have really pressed forward, and then they back off to cover 2, and sometimes they only run with 1 safety back there like they are right now. It's Brian Chavita in the backfield there. Jacob Bautista is the other safety, but he's pressed forward. And Hasley has 2 wide receivers at the top of your screen. And probably expect the handoff here to Radloff. Radloff's going to take it. He's going to make one man miss, get up, and a good chunk yardage there. It's a gain of 6 on the play is what it looks like. Second down and probably 4 or 5. Be second down and 5 for the Mules. Hasley and company. Hasley's going to hand it off to Zach Radloff again, and Radloff's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage, and the Chieftains were on pursuit of the run. And whistle's blown. It looks like a timeout, Friona. Friona's going to take a timeout, so Friona thinks it's 3rd down and 5. Friona thinks that they could probably get a stop, get the ball. 3rd down and 5. Muleshoe, and this is a really big 3rd down right here for the Mules. You really cannot punt it away. Hasley, pass, out, number 3, 1st down, El Sarceneros, and he's going to stay in bounds. No, they're going to say he's out of bounds, so clock will stop at 2:19 in the second quarter. 21-13 is your score. So 1st and 10 for the Mules. That's exactly what you needed, kind of getting a pass off, and that pass going to be tipped at the line. Number 20, Josiah Dominguez on the tip pass. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Clock will stop at 2:02 here in the second quarter. If you're Muleshoe, you want to get down and score and run down as much clock as you can. Really kind of get within 30 seconds if you could. Big pass here. That ball's not going to be catchable. 3rd down and 10. Number 3, El Sarceneros was the intended receiver on that play. Now, if you're Muleshoe, you gotta wonder see what Friona does here. If they really press the box, or if they're going to kind of spread out. Cover 2 is what it looks like on the defensive side, and they're just going to kind of stay standard cover 2, no press or anything by the safeties. That's going to be a handoff to Zach Radloff. Met at the line of scrimmage, and timeout Friona. So Irvin Torres to punt it away. We saw a fake punt last week. So ball's going to be down at the 20-yard line. 1:45 left in the second quarter. Chieftains have 1 timeout and a long stretch of field to go. And if you're Muleshoe, you kind of hope for a fumble or turnover of some sort, trying to give some life back into the team. Chavita at quarterback, and he's had a couple designs for him tonight on the run. And it's going to be a handoff to number 1, Bautista. He's going to go up the right side. Ball's down on the ground. And what did I say? Muleshoe's looking for some life. And they were saying that the running back was down. Muleshoe needs to get set up before the Chieftains run this next play. And it's going to be a design run for Chavita. Again, Chavita, 1 man to beat, and he gets tackled in the backfield. That's going to be number 22, Noah Cantu, on the tackle, but not enough. Chavita gets the 1st down for the Chieftains. Clock's running. 1 minute left in the second quarter. And Chavita on the keeper. Breaks off one guy.
Number 16.
Clock will stop at the 1 minute mark here in the second quarter. 21-13 is your score in favor of the Chieftains. Second and 5, and you have a 2 running back set. Really 3 with the quarterback that's back there, and it's going to be a pass. Chavita is in trouble, and he's just going to take it and run it himself. And he's going to go up the right side. 1 man to beat. Big run, staying in bounds, and that's going to keep the clock running as soon as the whistle blows for the 1st down. 49 seconds and running left in the second quarter. Friona now on this 2-minute drill. Handoff to number 4. Goes up the middle. That's going to be Mario Bautista. So Mario Bautista, big run. 2nd down and about 3 for the Chieftains. Chavita looking. Chavita in trouble. Up the middle. Pass is going to be complete to Jacob Bautista before he's forced out of bounds. Man, there's going to be a flag on the play. Looks like in the area, holding. And looks like it's going to be ineligible receiver downfield on the Chieftains. And it's not what you wanted if you're Friona. If you're Muleshoe, it's exactly what you want. 14 seconds left in the second quarter. 21-13 your score. It's going to make it 3rd down and long for the Chieftains. I'm sorry, it's a repeat 2nd down. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 7 for Friona. Chavita back to pass, heaves it deep, has a man open, and incomplete. Pass interference is what's going to be called. 7 seconds left in this game. Number 22, Cade Crosby, was the intended receiver, and the person covering him was Noah Cantu. And I think that's a spot of the foul play now, which is going to put Friona 1st and goal.
That makes it an automatic
7 seconds left. This is probably going to be the last play of this half. And Muleshoe's going to take a timeout now. So 1st and goal for the Chieftains after the pass interference penalty. 7 seconds left in this half. And this might be the last play of the half. And it's going to be a design run for Chavita. He's going to be forced out of bounds. 2 seconds left. And field goal unit's going to come out for the Chieftains. Tim Alley to attempt the extra, or not the extra point, the field goal. So it'll be a 3-point attempt. And watching a kid in the pregame, he was kicking it from about the 30-yard line and 20 consistently, and he's doing a pretty good job. And that's going to go through the uprights. Sends the score 24-13 in favor of Friona. We'll be right back for your second half of Friona versus Muleshoe.
We'll take you to the halftime show from the Mighty M Marching Band coming up in just a few moments here at halftime. The Muleshoe Mules versus Friona Chieftains. The broadcast here on MuleshoeTV.com, Gillam Advertising, Channel 6, brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Leal's Tortilla Factory, McCormick Seeds, State Farm Insurance, Mark Morton, and Bi-Wize Home Store. We'll take you back down to the field here in just a few seconds for the halftime show by the Mighty M Marching Band under the direction of Miranda DeBruin.
All right, welcome back to your second half of Muleshoe versus Friona. Muleshoe behind starting the second half, 24-13 is your score. Friona, however, will kick it off, and Muleshoe will receive for the second half of football. It is homecoming night here in Friona, Texas, and Muleshoe and Friona have been just shooting back and forth, but Friona coming ahead late in the second quarter. Muleshoe striking first, of course, and it was kind of a flip. Muleshoe really dominating the first quarter, and then Friona coming in and dominating the second quarter. Friona with 17 unanswered points right now, and we're hoping that Muleshoe can really get a hold of the offense as Elsar Cisneros will take it out of the end zone, and there's going to be a flag. He spins around, and it's going to be finally taken down. And that kickoff burnt more than 10 seconds off of the game clock. You really don't see that a whole lot. And we'll see what this penalty is. As Hasley & Company comes out, the run game has been pretty dominant up until about midway of the second quarter. And then they'll be offsetting penalties. So penalties on both teams. They'll be offsetting penalties. So with 11:49, the third quarter down by more than 10. Muleshoe, it'll be a re-kick actually. So offsetting penalty will be a re-kick. Wind blowing from left to right on your screen, and it's this is a nice little breeze, nothing too crazy. Get the ball high enough in the air, it will affect the ball a little bit. Tim Alley to kick it away again. Back to receive is going to be number 3, Elsar Cisneros for the Mules. The ball tonight for the kickoff has been going Zach Radloff's way. And as him and Zeke Castle, big night tonight. Zeke Castle, 2 big runs. And he scored both Muleshoe touchdowns tonight. Both of them coming from 40-plus yard runs. Big touchdowns by the kid. And that's going to go directly into the hands, in and out of the hands of Zach Radloff. Picks it up, though, and he's going to be met.
Number 20.
Man, the Chieftains had really good pursuit on that kickoff. They hardly give any breathing room to Zach Radloff to do anything with the ball. Muleshoe will start off just right at about the 22-yard line. It's not the best field position to start out on. Muleshoe has started out really deep in their own field before and has gone down and scored. Hasley & Company out. 2 receivers at the top of your screen. That's going to be Jeremiah Barona. Looks like Irvin Torres. Zeke Castle in at running back. Handoff. Or no, I'm sorry. That's Radloff at running back. Handoff's going to go to Radloff, and he has nowhere to go. The Chieftains snuffed it out. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down and 9 for the Mules. So Muleshoe dedicated to the run tonight. Only a few passing plays. A couple were successful. Hasley's overthrown a couple of balls, but really had no open receivers. Hasley's going to keep it now, and he's going to spin around and gain about a yard. So 3rd down and 7 for Muleshoe. 15 seconds on the play clock. Hasley & Company looking off to the sideline. And We got Jason Richards for some play calling. There's a quick snap. It's going to be Castle. He's going to take it up the middle. Not good enough. It's going to be shy of the first down. Zeke Castle, gain of a few, makes it 4th down and 5. And Muleshoe will go 3 and out on their first series of the second half. Kicking away, it's going to be Irvin Torres back to receive. It looks to be number 16, Chavita. And lack of execution. Muleshoe's going to take a timeout. And so will be 24-13 is their score. 9:39 left in the third quarter. All right, 9:39 left in the third quarter. 4th and 5 for Muleshoe. Muleshoe looking to punt it away. Irvin Torres to kick it. Back to receive. It's going to be number 16. It's going to be Chavita. And that snap is over the head of Irvin Torres. Irvin Torres is going to take it, and he's going to get a first down for Muleshoe.
Number 10, Zeke Castle in the crew.
So that run is going to be good enough for a first down for Muleshoe. So Muleshoe 1st and 10, and that was a very high snap for Irvin Torres. He took it and gave Muleshoe the first down, diving for the first down marker. So good job by the kid, giving Muleshoe some life on this drive. Hasley takes the snap, hands it off to Zeke Castle. Zeke's going to make one guy miss, be brought down by the second guy. Gain of a few.
Zeke Castle on the carry. Tackled by number 44. That's completed. It'll be 2nd down for Muleshoe.
So 2nd down and about 9 for the Mules. Hasley, pass. That's going to go in and out of the hands. That's going to be number 7, Sebastian Curvin. And, man, he had a lot of room in front of him. If he would have just brought that ball down, he would have had at least 5 to 6 yards. Brings up 3rd down and 9 for Muleshoe. 8:58 left in the third quarter. Muleshoe down by 11. Hasley flush out of the pocket. He's going to have to get rid of it. So 4th down and 9. That first down that Muleshoe just got to keep alive. A drive comes to a halt. So the punt team will now come out. So Zach Hasley to punt it away. That's going to be a deep punt right into the hands of Jacob Bautista. And Jacob Bautista is going to go up the right side. Has the blockers in front of him, finally brought down. So Jacob Bautista takes it deep or right into Muleshoe territory. So Friona will start out 1st and 10 at the Muleshoe 40. 8:40 left in the third quarter. 24-13. Friona in the lead ahead of Muleshoe. And I tell you what, this hot day turned into a very, very beautiful night. Wind's kind of blowing. It's nice, breezy. Beautiful night for some Friday night lights. It's going to be Chavita at quarterback. And he's going to take it himself. He's going to pedal his feet. Finally, Muleshoe gets in there to put a stop to him. Gain of 5 on the play, or 4 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 6. Empty set. And Chavita in the back. He's going to take it up the middle again, and he's going to escape a couple of tackles. Not before he is tackled. Clock will continue to run. 8 minutes left in the third quarter. First down for the Chieftains. So now a 2-back set for the Chieftains. And this is where it gets dangerous because we've seen the handoff here. That's going to go out to number 4, Bautista. The other Bautista, that's Mario Bautista. Keeps the clock running. 7:40 left in the third quarter. 24-13 is your score. And now handoff to Jacob Bautista. Jacob Bautista up the left side. Touchdown, Friona. Jacob Bautista on the big run will extend out the score 30-13 now in favor of the Friona Chieftains. 7:30 left in the third quarter. Tim Alley, perfect on the night, including a field goal. The left foot kicker has been awesome, and like I've said, I've seen him, before the game started. He was kicking it from the 20-30 yard line, and really good form by the kid. Kick is good. 31-13 is now your score in favor of Friona. 7:30 left in the third quarter. 31-13 is your score in favor of the Friona Chieftains. Jacob Bautista on the big run for the Chieftains. Kick good by Tim Alley, and Tim Alley's kicking it off here for Friona. Ball will go deep out of the end zone. Kick out to leg. So Muleshoe will start the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. And game's not over yet, but you definitely want to go down and score to kind of keep it manageable, at least within 2 possessions. Muleshoe really kind of struggling since Friona's been stacking the box. Friona definitely bringing some design blitzes, has confused the offensive line just a little bit. It's really snuffed out the run for Muleshoe. And here they come again. Here comes the press. It's going to be a handoff to Radloff. And Radloff's going to be tackled in the backfield. That is a big loss on the play for Muleshoe. It'll bring up 2nd down and very long for the Mules. Be 2nd and 16. Clock will run. We're eclipsing the 7-minute mark here in the third quarter. Zeke Castle now in for the Mules. Hasley back, and he's in trouble. That's going to go over the head of Zeke Castle. Pass incomplete. Stops the clock at 6:53. 3rd and 16 for Muleshoe. And we'll see what Muleshoe does here. Hasley blitz, has time, passing it out. And that ball's going to be incomplete. Number 2, Judas Reyes. Man, he was about a half a yard shy from completing that pass. Good hands by the kid. And unfortunately, brings up 4th and 16 for Muleshoe. Muleshoe going 3 and out once again. 6:46 left in the third quarter. 31-13 is your score. And Hasley will kick it away. Hasley, line drive. Kick, and that's going to be Chavita on the carry, and he's going to take it deep into Muleshoe territory. So Brian Chavita on the carry, or on the reception for the punt, and he takes it deep. The kid's good. He's the quarterback for the Chieftains and has done a really good job all night on the option. Carried it himself, has a touchdown himself. And it's just picking up big chunks of yardage. And really what the Chieftains are doing is they're kind of attacking the edges of Muleshoe. They're not really running it up the middle a whole lot. They're trying to get up these edges, kind of like what you would do on the counter. So they have swung around a guard or two from either side on a couple of plays. And look at the split stance between the guards. Look at the size of the holes. They're just trying to spread out the defensive line just a little bit of Muleshoe. And that's going to be a handoff to Bautista. And he's going to get really good yardage up the middle. That's going to be Mario Bautista on the carry for the Chieftains. Now Chieftains running hurry-up offense. Snap, handoff, Mario Bautista again. Mario Bautista goes, touchdown, Chieftains. I'm sorry, that's number 1, Jacob Bautista. I thought he had a 4 in his jersey. 6:08 left in the third quarter. 37-13 is now your score. And the lefty will come to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. Tim Alley, so perfect on the night. 38-13, 6:08 left in the third quarter. Chieftains in the lead. We'll be right back. You are listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. All right, 6:08 left here in the third quarter. 38-13 is your score. Big run by the Chieftains by number 1, Jacob Bautista. Kickoff by Tim Alley, who's also perfect on the night on extra points. And that's going to be a high kick. And Zeke Castle's going to take it. And looks like Chieftains might have good coverage on him. And he's going to be hit hard. Up to about the 15-yard line of the Mules. So that will be your starting point for Muleshoe. And Muleshoe is yet to score since really the second quarter. Muleshoe scoring big touchdowns in the first quarter. And since then, really, they'll get a first down or two, and just the drive comes dormant, and nothing's able to happen. But the Chieftains really adjusting, stacking the boxes, really pressuring, bringing in different blitzes that Muleshoe can't see. That's going to be number 7 who catches it. It's going to be Sebastian Curvin on the reception. And you really want that if you're the Mules. That's a good gain. Second down and 6 for Muleshoe. And that's really what you want to do. You want to kind of chunk away at this drive just a little bit. 5-yard, 6-yard plays. Sometimes the occasional 4-yard play, that helps. Rather than the 1-yard play that we've been seeing so far. So that's going to be number 13 who catches it. It's going to be Jeremiah Barron. And we really haven't seen a whole lot from the receivers until now. Brings up third down, and that was a loss of a few. So 3rd and 8 for Muleshoe. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Muleshoe trailing 13-38. Hasley looking left. Out, in and out the hands of number 2, Judas Reyes. And that will bring out the punt crew for Muleshoe. Muleshoe another 3 and out with 4:44 left in the third quarter. Muleshoe punted away 4th and 8. Number 12, Josh Gonzalez back to receive for the Chieftains. And Hasley's going to punt it away. And if you're Muleshoe, you want to jump on that. And that's going to be a flag on the play. And that's probably going to be unnecessary roughness on the Chieftains. It's after the play, so that will be tacked on negative yardage. So Chieftains will have the ball. 4:36 left in the third quarter. 38-13, the Chieftains lead.
Personal foul on the Chieftains.
So, yeah, personal foul on the Chieftains. And if you're Friona, that's definitely something that you don't want to do. You are up in the game, but you try to keep poise and still try to have a little bit of execution. So instead of you starting off in Muleshoe territory, now you will start off in your own territory. They'll put the ball at the 47 is what it looks like. I'm sorry, that'll be about the 48 of Friona. So 3-back set again. Chavita in the backfield. Just quarterback. Handoff, number 1, Jacob Bautista. And he's going to be met at the line. Fall forward for a few yards.
It'll be second down for the Chieftains.
So 2nd and 8 for the Chieftains, and at this point they're just going to try to chunk away as much as the clock as they can. 4:10 left in the third quarter. Keeper, and it's going to be a pass over the middle, complete. That's going to be number 3, Alan Martinez on the catch. That's going to be a first down for the Chieftains. Handoff, that's going to be number 4, Mario Bautista, and the kid is quick. And he lost a shoe there. He kind of spun around on that tackle, and you see a shoe come flying out of the air. First down for the Chieftains, and here comes the hurry-up offense for them. And it's going to be a keeper by Chavita going up the left side, and he's a big guy. You're going to have to get him down. And they'll finally do that. Forced out of bounds. So another first down for the Chieftains. Quarterback keeper this time. First and 10 for the Chieftains. Chivera, handoff to Rivas. Rivas up the left side, up the middle, goes up the left side. Tackled right at about the 5-yard line. Keeps the clock running. 2:50 left in the third quarter. Handoff, that's going to be number 4, Mario Bautista, who's in. There's a flag on the play, though. Another flag. It looks like there's a little bit of a scuffle. So multiple flags here, and this could be offsetting, or this could really hurt one of the other teams. And it looks like the officiating crew is going to discuss it. And as they go on to discuss this penalty, we will take a quick break. So we'll be right back as soon as they decide what they're going to decide. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. All right, Gail, I'm ready.
The touchdown counts.
So the touchdown will count. It was unsportsmanlike conduct that is called. So, unsportsmanlike conduct on Muleshoe. Touchdown counts. It's going to be Mario Bautista on the carry-in, and brings score 44-13 here with 2:45 left in the third quarter. So Tim Alley perfect on the night so far, and it's nice to have a kicker. He's kicked field goals tonight too. He has one field goal from about 25, almost 30 yards out, and he's been perfect on the night on extra points. So snap is good, kick is up, and that's a powerful kick through the uprights. 45-13 will be your score now. 2:45 left in the third quarter. We'll gear up for the kickoff, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. 2:45 left in the third quarter. 45-13 is your score. The run by Mario Bautista, and with the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, that pushes Friona to kick off from about their 20-yard line. Which, I mean, the wind is at their backs. Tim Alley, with the leg that he has, I bet can still get it to about the 20 or maybe even the 10-yard line. Of course, you do want to prevent the stretch of field, so we might see a little squib kick here. Tim Alley also perfect on the night, too, and that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be a little squib kick. Yeah, that's going to go in and out of the hands into Zeke Castle's hands. Zeke Castle pushing forward almost to the 50-yard line. Muleshoe will start off in their own territory. 1st and 10 at the Muleshoe. Bet they'll mark it at about the 48 is what it looks like. So this is honestly the best field position Muleshoe has started out in a few quarters, honestly. Muleshoe's starting off deep in their own territory. On average, they've been starting out about the 20-yard line or so. And here you're getting the ball at midfield, so you look to hopefully score and change momentum. Zach Hasley and company out. Sends his man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to number 21. Yeah, I don't have a 21 on my roster.
Number 21 on the carry.
So big run by the number 21 of Muleshoe, and he's going to stay in the game. And handoff to the number 21 again. I do apologize. I don't have a number for him. Asking around, and nobody else has a number for, or a name for number 21 either. So first down for Muleshoe. Muleshoe now getting the job done. And this is kind of the drive that you want to get right here, up and going. Handoff up the middle, 21 again. Brings up 2nd down and 6 for Muleshoe. It looks like 21's Daniel Sanchez. That's how I got. Ball is going to be incomplete. The intended receiver. It's going to be number 2. That's going to be Judas Reyes.
Noah Cantu. Oh, Daniel Sanchez.
So 3rd down and 6 for Muleshoe. That's going to be a quick pass out. In and out the hands of Judas Reyes. 4th down. So in all honesty, this is 4-down territory. You now have to go all 4 downs, try to go down and score. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. 45-13 is your score. Pass out, Hasley in and out of the hands of number 3, El Sarceneros. Brings up a turnover on downs. The Chieftains will take over in their own territory. So 1st and 10 for the Chieftains, and that's going to be handoff up the right side. It's going to be number 44, Alexis Rivas, on the carry. No gain on the play brings, no gain on the play brings up 2nd down and 10. Now handoff to Batista. It's going to be Mario Batista on the carry. It looks like about a gain of 5. Maybe even 4. Brings up 2nd down and 6. So we are now approaching the end of the third quarter. 45-13 is your score in favor of the Friona Chieftains. We'll be right back for the start of your 4th quarter here in Friona. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe.
Gilliam Advertising, Channel 6 MuleshoeTV.com coverage of the Muleshoe Mules versus Friona Chieftains football game broadcast brought to you here by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Leal's Tortilla Factory, McCormick Seeds, State Farm Insurance, Mark Morton, and Bi-Wize Home Store.
Welcome to the start of your 4th quarter. Muleshoe versus Friona. 45-13 is your score in favor of the Chieftains. 3rd down and 6 for Friona. Muleshoe looking to get their first stop in the second half. And it's going to be a keeper by number 13. Going up the left side, breaks 1 tackle, almost beats a man, and is finally brought down deep into Muleshoe territory. That's Martin Godinez. First and 10 for the Chieftains. Clock will continue to run. 11:30 left in the fourth quarter. Muleshoe down by a few touchdowns. 45-13 is your current score. Ball's in the air. Godinez on the pass. Incomplete. Bring up second down and 10 for the Chieftains. Handoff, that's going to go up to Mario Bautista on the carry. Gain of a few on the play brings up third down and about 5 for the Chieftains. I'm sorry, be third down and 4. They're going to give him 6 yards on that run. And it looks like that there's a downed player. And we will take an injury timeout. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. Welcome back. 10:51 left in the fourth quarter. 45-13 is your score in favor of the Friona Chieftains coming back from the injury timeout. Hope all is well. The player is able to get up and walk off on his own. It's a good sign, good sign. Third down and 4 for the Chieftains. Godinez on the keeper. Godinez up the middle. First down Chieftains and a couple extra yardage. First and goal for the Friona Chieftains, and that will keep the clock running. 10:30 and running here in the fourth quarter. Chieftains knocking on the door. Muleshoe looking to try to stop the bleeding as Muleshoe's last score came towards the first quarter. Under center is Godinez, handoff to Mario Bautista, who has stood up, and he'll fall forward for a couple extra yards. Forward progress helping him out there. Second and goal. Second and goal at about the 5-yard line. Clock will continue to run. 9:30 left in the fourth quarter now. Now Muleshoe crowd getting into it. Godinez, handoff to Mario Bautista. Mario Bautista met the line. About a loss of a yard on the play will make it third and goal. And I'm going to say you got back to the line of scrimmage. Third and goal at the 5. Now coming up to the 8-minute, 50-second mark here in the fourth quarter. And boy, you gotta wonder if Muleshoe can get a stop here. Can you change the momentum around and at least try to get a couple of scores before this game ends? Big pass over the middle, incomplete. Fourth down for the Chieftains. Clock will stop at 8:35. And they're going to bring out the kicking crew here. Field goal attempt. And Tim Alley, perfect on the night. Like I said before, this kid's really good at what he does. Very powerful leg. Very accurate leg, too. And I've not seen a ball really go left or right of the uprights or even come close to the uprights. They've been down the middle, and that one is through the uprights. Good. Another 3 points. 48-13 is now your score in favor of the Chieftains. 8:31 left in the fourth quarter. We're going to get ready for the kickoff. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. Welcome back. 8:31 left in the fourth quarter, 48-13. Tim Alley's kick is good. Perfect on the night is what he is with 2 big field goals. And he'll kick it off here. That's going to go to Radloff. Radloff's going to take it up the left side, go up top, forced out of bounds. Big run by the running back. So Zach Radloff on the return for Muleshoe. We'll put Muleshoe in pretty good starting territory right here. They're going to say that he was out at about the 30, looks like about the 33, 34 yard line. 1st and 10 for the Muleshoe Mules, and they're looking for their first score in this second half of football. I said, Muleshoe's done a really good job. A couple drives they'll get going, and then it just stops, and there's just no answer for it. Now the referees are blowing the play. And it looks like the officials are going to take... they're going to move the... Oh, it's a delay game on Muleshoe. So that's not how you want to start off the series. That brings the ball back, makes it 1st and 15 for Muleshoe to start off this drive. And that's going to be a quick out. Number 13, Jeremiah Barron, was the intended receiver. Second and 15 for Muleshoe. 8:17 left here in the fourth quarter. 48-13 is your score. Chieftain stacking the box now, and here comes the blitz up the middle, and that's going to be a big run. So that's going to be 21. Daniel, looks like, let me get the last name for you. Daniel Sanez on the big carry for Muleshoe. Had to go back to a couple rosters ago to find him. He wasn't on this current roster or on the depth chart. And he's had a couple big runs tonight. Man, here he goes again. And he's going to be met either right at the line or right before it. Loss of a couple brings up 2nd and about 12 for the Mules. Keeps the clock running. 7:20 left in the fourth quarter. Handoff to Daniel Sanez again. And he's going to be met right at the line. Loss of another few yards on the play brings up 3rd and 15 for the Mules. So Friona going in and adjusting at the first half after 2 Zeke Castle big touchdown runs. Friona responds by just stuffing out the run, and in all honesty, they in return started to run the ball. It kind of feels like it was a transfer of power and momentum. Pass out. That's going to be complete to number 2. It's going to be Judas Reyes. First down for Muleshoe. 6:20 left in the fourth quarter. 48-13 is your score in favor of Friona. Hasley at quarterback, hands it off, goes up the middle. That's Daniel Sanez again. 2nd and 7 for Muleshoe. Hasley looks quick out. That's going to be number 33 who takes it, and that's going to be a gain of a few. It's going to be Tate Shipman on the catch.
Number 33, Tate Shipman on the catch.
So 3rd down and 3, 5 minutes approaching on the game clock. Hasley doing a really good job on the passing. He's just getting it, reading, and then getting rid of it. And that's exactly how it should be. Pass complete. That's number 14, Davian McCullen on the catch. 1st down for the Mules. Hasley, and that's going to be a false start. So 1st and 10 will go turn to 1st and 15, and really Muleshoe hasn't had a whole lot of false start penalties tonight. I think it's only the 2nd one of the night. Of course, this doesn't help you at all. 1st and 15. 4:30 left in the 4th quarter. You're down 48-13. Hasley looking, has a man open downfield to his left, and that's going to be incomplete. Looks like Elsar Cincinnati was the intended receiver on the play. Stop the clock at 4th and 15, or it'll stop the clock at 4 minutes and 15 seconds here in the 4th quarter. Muleshoe still down 48-13. 2nd down and 15 for the Mules. They look off to the sideline for some direction by coach. And man, if Elsar Cincinnati would have kept running on that play, he would have been wide open. Now Friona pressing. Here comes the blitz. And Hasley's going to have to get it away. Good recognition by Hasley. Good decision by the quarterback just to throw it away. And even better to get it near a receiver to avoid a potential intentional grounding call. Brings up 3rd and 15 for Muleshoe. And this is 4-down territory for Muleshoe. So we should see 2 more plays if they don't get a 1st down right here. Jump ball. That's going to be number 3, Elsar Cincinnati, and incomplete. 4th and 15 for the Mules. Clock will stop at 4:05 in the 4th quarter. So 4th and 15 for the Mules, and that was honestly a really, really good throw by Hasley out there to Elsar Cincinnati. It's just a little outside of his reach. Hasley in trouble, needs to get rid of it, and he will. So pass incomplete, turnover on downs, 3:58 left in the 4th quarter. 48-13 is now your score in favor of the Friona Chieftains, and I assume they will come out and just run it. First and 10 for the Chieftains. And Muleshoe will take a timeout. And as they take a timeout, we will also We'll be right back. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. Welcome back. 3:58 left in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. They lead the Mules 48-13, and that's going to be a handoff to Barrios. And he's going to run free. Open real estate. That's going to be number 4, Mario Bautista. Big touchdown to extend the lead that the Chieftains already have. So with 3:46 left in the fourth quarter, 54-13 is now our score. Tim Alley to now attempt the extra point for the Chieftains. He is perfect on the night. Couple field goals and a lot of extra points, and that is a beautiful kick up and through the uprights. 55-13 with 3:46 left in the fourth quarter. We're going to gear up for kickoff. We'll be right back. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. Welcome back. 3:46 left in the fourth quarter. 55-13 is your score in favor of the Chieftains. Tim Alley to send the ball away. Back to receive, it's going to be Elsar Cincineros. And that's going to be a high, deep kick. So touchback. So 1st and 10 from the 25. Muleshoe will start this drive. And Muleshoe looking for their first score since the first quarter. Both touchdowns coming from Zeke Castle. Big runs by Zeke Castle, by the way. The kid was awesome going in, and haven't really seen much of him as of late. Daniel Sanez in at running back right now. Hasley, handoff to Sanez. Sanez cuts it up. Big gain. Keeps fighting. Look at the fight in this kid. And they're going to let it go. Big gain on the play. Brings up 1st and 10 for Muleshoe after the 12-yard run. Clock will run. 3:30 is what's left in this ball game. Hasley and company looking off to the side. Two receivers down low. And it's going to be a handoff again to Sanez. Sanez is going to break one tackle. Two tackle will be finally met at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for Muleshoe. 10:40 now left in this game. 2:40, I'm sorry. Zach Hasley. Handoff to Sanez. Sanez take it down in the backfield. Brings up 3rd down and 17 for the Mules. We are approaching the 2-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Hasley, delay handoff now, and that's only going to get you a couple yards. So 4th down and long, and Muleshoe's going to punt it away. Looks like Zach Hasley to punt it away. And it's going to be a booming kick. And that's going to be a muffed. Back into the hands of number 12. That's going to be Josh Gonzalez. Boy, that went in and out of hands of Josh Gonzalez, and he jumped right back on the ball. Chieftains almost lost it there. So 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. 55-13 is your score. Friona will take over, and victory formation is what we're going to see more than likely. So also don't forget that next week we host Tortilla in Muleshoe. It's going to be Mule Up against childhood cancer next week. So come out and support your Mules. Tortilla will stay undefeated. Muleshoe will move to 1-2 on the season with losses to Lamesa and Friona, and the one win coming from Sundown back in week 1. And just kind of going over the game, Zeke Castle scoring the 2 touchdowns that Muleshoe has had today. And really good job by the offense and defense in the first quarter. They did really great up until when Friona adjusted, and then it was kind of like a flip-flop between the two teams. Friona started running it, and then Muleshoe couldn't, and Friona ran away with it. And that will be the last knee of the game, as the game will end 55-13 is your final score for tonight. Friona moves undefeated. Muleshoe will go to 1-2. I'm Elliott Davis, the voice of the Mules. See y'all home next week as we host Tortilla.
Gilliam Advertising, Channel 6, MuleshoeTV.com. Coverage of the Muleshoe Mules versus Friona Chieftains football game broadcast brought to you here by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Leal's Tortilla Factory, McCormick Seeds, State Farm Insurance, Mark Morton, and Bi-Wize Home Store.